Hey, what's up everybody? The Amazing here bringing you a review. This time is of the SH Figuarts Star-Lord Infinity War version. So again, no spoilers please. Let's get started. Real quick, I want to start by saying you pretty much know what you're getting into if you got the previous Star-Lord. This is the Japanese release, so there's no explosion or add-on pieces. You pretty much get a figure, the new cool, just that small box, and it's going to show off his new Infinity War costume. So, let's go over it. Immediately, you notice that the shirt is different. The hair is a slightly darker color. The shade is a little bit more defined. It really looks pretty much exactly like Chris Pratt. It's really cool to see that they pretty much nail his look here, and I'm enjoying it. I like what they've done. I like the first one a lot, so I'm actually enjoying this one. I got it simply because, I don't know, I guess I want another Star-Lord. But as you can see here, the shirt is actually different. He doesn't wear the same shirt he previously wore. We don't know what this design is for, and if I did, I still wouldn't spoil it for you guys. Real quick, I want to notice that the pants are different. The pants are different as well. It's more like from the previous Guardians of the Galaxy, where it looks like he's taking on those pants design. The leg is pretty much the same. It's just that it's a darker brown color, and here is the little different. Belt buckle's a little darker as well. Now, as far as articulation goes, the head can go up, down, left, right, A, B, A, B, start, by rotating all the way around. So there's no hindering articulation. The neck joint is done actually really, really well. The arms go up really, really well. They are on a semi-butterfly joint here. They also rotate on a secret bicep swivel. Sorry. Is that a bicep? I get my muscles wrong sometimes. It even rotates lower down here as well. And they seem to be double jointed, but the issue is that the jacket actually folds in the way. So you're only getting as far as a V cut when it comes to Star-Lord. But the arm still rotates really well. It's on a nice ball joint for the wrist as well. As far as ab crunch goes, there's upper and lower ab crunch. But as you can see, I'm a little too strong for myself. So let me just actually put that back. So the ball joint actually rotates two different ways. And the only thing that I don't like about this that I've learned with my old Star-Lord, and especially with Tony Stark, is that the too much of the soft plastic actually makes you want to hurt yourself sometimes, because when you're trying to just rotate things around, sometimes you actually snap them out of place thinking you pretty much have broken your toy, when that's not the case at all. So you can actually do a little quick power-up pose, which looks absolutely obnoxious for Star-Lord, but you can balance and get really cool other poses. The only thing that I'm learning to not like is that the little bow-leggedness that it gives him, it just looks really awkward in certain poses. But Star-Lord actually holds really well in terms of articulation and movement and things like that. So while it looks really well, in the manner of you getting ready to pose it, it actually doesn't look really good. But it's pretty good all on its own when fully posed and you got the thing that you want to do. Real quick, let's see if he balances. Pretty sure I can get him to. Hold on. Let's see what we can do. Yep, there we go. Ooh. Well, it held, but my diorama was not agreeing with Star-Lord. Somehow I managed to do that. But it looks really good. Real quick, I want to talk about the stuff that he comes with, because if you've gotten the previous release, you know that Star-Lord actually comes with a total of 6 hands, 2 open ones, 2 gun-holding hands, and an interchangeable head. So we're going to go over that real fast. You actually get the 2 gun-holding hands for his element guns, or in this case, just his blasters, depending on how you look at it with Star-Lord. The blasters are exactly the same from the previous release. They look like a new, darker shade of black, but, you know, I could be wrong, you know. You get 2 open palms, opening doors, holding items, looking really cool with holograms, things like that. And you get this cool interchangeable head. Now, real quick, I want to talk about something from the previous release and now. As you can see here, the eyes and the hair is actually a bit different. Oop, and I've dropped it. Give me 1 sec, guys. But you've noticed that they're not the same. The helmet design, the sculpt is the same, but the hair is different. This one's actually a lot more golden blonde, and the eyes actually look a little bit more lit, whereas here they look a little just phased out normal. So now you notice the difference there. So that's the difference between Infinity War and normal one. And real quick, just in case you wanted to see, here's what he looks like with his previous counterpart. For some reason, this one looks more like I have the goatee thing going. This one doesn't look like he has a goatee thing going, even though it's pretty much the same character. The only thing that's actually different is the shirt. Pants design pretty much the same. It's just resculpted with new paints. Actually, it's not even resculpted. It's just new paints. So, yeah. Same thing, just different shades of colors. But overall, still really nice. I actually like Star-Lord, so it's cool to have this version as well. Real quick, let's compare him to a bunch of other lines and things that may or may not work in scale with him. Here we are with an SHF Iron Man, the Mark 46, because obviously the Mark 50 is not out yet. Here he is next to Black Panther, SHF to be exact, not the Marvel Legends one. Here he is next to Hulk, actually. Let's do Hulk. SHF Hulk. And last but not least, SHF Doctor Strange. So let's move Panther back 1 second. This is the new Doctor Strange, which I'll probably review too. So size-wise, they kind of work but don't work. I know a lot of people complain that both Doctor Strange and Star-Lord are actually really small for SHF. I like them at the size they're at, but I know a lot of other people don't. So that could definitely deter some people. Then real quick, just to compare some other stuff. Here he is with the Marvel Legends 3-pack Thor, which I think this works very well if Thor wants to be intimidating or you want to mess around with some scale stuff. Here he is next to a Mezco Black Adam and a Marvel Legends Reed Richards. So I think it actually works out okay. Star-Lord is not a tall guy, so plus Peter Quill likes to, knick-knack. Here he is next to a 1000 toy synthetic human. Let's rotate you. Let's fix that. Here he is next to a normal SH Figuarts Kamen Rider X8. So he's definitely SHF size, but not domestic sized. And last but not least, I want to compare him to the Tony Puncher, considering, the movie's coming out. So here he is next to Tony Puncher, who towers over pretty much everyone here. Overall, I'm really enjoying it. But if you are a huge fan of Star-Lord, obviously you would want to get this. If you are not a huge fan of Star-Lord and you have the first release, this one is not all that important to you. You're probably just going to get it for the sake of getting it. There he is with Teenage Groot. But again, it's not one of those things where if you feel like you need to get it, you don't. If you just want to get a cool new box and just have some updated costumes, it's totally for you. In the meantime, guys, do good, be good, drink your water. Later.